Hello everybody, welcome back and welcome to another episode of the Streets of Blackpool. Today's street is going to be Bond Street. Right now I'm stood on the corner of Burlington Road West and Napier Avenue. Burlington Road West runs down there and along there a little bit. We're looking at the big blue hotel there. Down there is Napier Avenue. And look here, you can see the big one going. And so that is Burlington Road West. There, the little avenue there that just runs off from the Blackpool Pleasure Beach station. That is Carlisle Avenue. So if you want to get the train to Blackpool Pleasure Beach, just get off at the Blackpool Pleasure Beach stop, obviously, which stops on Carlisle Avenue, and the big blue hotel is right there. But for now we're going to head down Bond Street. You can get a great view there of the big one. Love to stay in the big blue hotel and just look out at the Pleasure Beach on the back. From the back, I should say. Burlington Road West and Bond Street. So that is today's street. It's a long old street. See that train leaving there? That's heading off to South Station. You can only get a train to Blackpool Pleasure Beach from South Station. And Preston to South Station is actually a lovely ride. It takes a lot longer than going to North Station because it stops at all the itty bitty places in between, but it's a great ride. You'll notice I've crossed over because we're walking past the Pleasure Beach now, and I think we get a better view from this side of the road. Not been in the Pleasure Beach for years, and every summer I say, oh, I'm going to have to go to the Pleasure Beach this summer, and then life just gets in the way and I can never afford to go and I have other stuff to do and I end up not going. But this summer I do think I'm actually going to have to go. I would like to go to the top of the tower as well, because I don't think I've been to the top of the tower for about 27 years. But anyway, onwards and onwards with our Bond Street video. We get some great views of Pleasure Beach rides there. If you see the big one that runs along the side, you can see what is, I think it could still be called the Nickelodeon Street, though I'm not sure. It used to be the roller coaster, and that is the back of the Space Invader. I'm going to just have a look there. That is a little advert for the big blue hotel, so you can see there what the rooms look like inside. And that is the other Pleasure Beach hotel, the Boulevard. That also looks fantastic. But anyway, let's turn around now and keep looking at the Pleasure Beach. Or at least let's look at what we can see off the Pleasure Beach over that big wall. You can just hear all the delighted squeals of people going past. Makes me feel young again. And I do love this sunny weather as well. It's a gorgeous day here in Blackpool. We've had so many nice days lately, which is really good for June. Also had a couple of storms, both of which I got caught outside in my work uniform. If you watched my last Hackett's video, which I filmed last Sunday, it proper tanked it down. It was like torrential rain coming down really hard. It probably didn't look that hard in the video because I don't think rain translates well onto video. But yeah, it proper came down. So I was soaking wet when I got into work. So I had to work in my soaking wet clothes in the humid warm area of the swimming pool. So yeah, that totally was not fun. I mean, work was fun. Work was a great day. I enjoyed my Sunday job. I like teaching on a Sunday. The swimmers are great. The teaching's always fun. Just the wet clothes bit wasn't fun. You can still hear all the Pleasure Beach sounds. The road we're coming up to now is Watson Road. And Watson Road kind of just runs through and under the Pleasure Beach. You see there the Grand National. There's a train going past. We heard it but we didn't see it. The Grand National is over there. That is my favourite of all the wooden roller coasters. And as a kid, when I used to go on it, I used to be so excited with my side one, because in my mind it was a real race, of course. So we're going to cross Waterloo Road now. We can go straight across there because there's nothing coming. We'll just poke the camera up there so you can see towards the prom, where that little bridge area is there. That used to be that ride, and I've mentioned it before, called the Swinging Gym. And it was just basically cages what you stood in, and you had to move them manually just by rocking backwards and forwards the same way that you would move yourself on a swing. Just use your arms and legs. And even as a scrawny, weedy little tiny kid, I was just inexplicably really good at that. I could get it to go all the way over the top, and not everybody could, but apparently little me had the technique. If it was still there, I bet I wouldn't be able to do it anymore. But you know, it went a long time ago, that did. And when you go down Waterloo Road, there's nothing on that side towards the place. There's nothing much under there now. But when I was a kid, there was a few arcades, and back in the day when the Pleasure was free to go in, you could just nip in and walk past the ice rink and go in that way. Because I used to go ice skating on Saturday morning. I used to love ice skating. I'd say I was never good at it. I was good in the sense I could balance and I could skate round and round quite fast. But I could never do any twirls or turns or tricks or jumps. But I did do the mad dash once or twice. For those of you that remember that, when they used to flash the lights and then they'd start the theme tune to a Hawaii 5-0. It'd be like flash, 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 and it'd go da 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 da, and everybody would skate round as fast as they could. And I love going in the mad dash, and I never fell once. Although I do think that was more likely due to the skill of all the older adult skaters going round, not, you know, avoiding the dumb kid that were just going round without a clue sort of thing. Anyway guys, I am going to end this part 1 of my Bond Street video now. This seems like a good place to end it, at the end of the Pleasure. So look, there we go, you can see the end of the Grand National. That's a great view, and that is where we've just walked. So yeah, thank you for watching. As usual, you know what to do. If you like the video, please hit the like button. If you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe, and maybe even check out my other older videos, because I've got over 4,000 videos now on this channel. And I shall see you all soon in the next one. Goodbye.